marketplace.
Hmm.
Number five, strategic partnerships and co-marketing. And I think this is really an area where companies can grow. And it's funny because I can always see this better for my customers than I can see it for myself. But as I listen to what they're doing, I make connections and say, are you working with this kind of company? One company that we have done some work with, consulting engineers are should be partners with them, but they don't go out and talk to enough consulting engineers. They hope it comes through their distributors. So you need to find the people that are kind of hidden in your marketplace and co-market with them and build those relationships in different areas. So don't just go to your normal customer. Think about who's your customer's customer and how can you work with them? Or is there another company that is after the same kind of customers you are, but you don't compete with them and you can share those customer database? It's kind of like these networking groups, but it's much more specific. I haven't found networking groups to give me the right leads because they don't have the same kind of customers that I do. So I'm looking for somebody who sells to my type of customer, and then I can share information and relationships with them.
Yeah, this is what I like about building those referral networks is the meetings that we go to, the folks attending generally are not folks that are writing out checks for us. However, they do know people that would write out checks for us. And if we're searching for prospects or we're watching the news, reading blogs, seeing what's changed in the marketplace, and we find a name of somebody within a company, we can look them up on LinkedIn and find out, hey, somebody that we know that's in this organization knows this person. How about if I ask them to make an introduction for me? And it makes that conversation a lot easier to start, and it really shortens that sales cycle if there is a match and a way to work together.
Yeah, I like it, shortening the sales cycle. And again, the more specific you can be on who your customer is, the more you can shorten the sales cycle because you're talking to the right person. We spend an awful lot of time talking to the wrong person, and that's why all these tools can help you. But you've got to have an ideal customer profile so you know you're not shotgunning it and just, what's the old saying? The good news is everyone's our customer. The
Right.
bad news is everyone's our potential customer. So be careful of that.